cut to the chase. Everyone give me some space. Don't fall out, we fall into place. Every step walking with grace, amen. Keeping my foot off the brakes. Impact, I'm ready to brace. We fall down and land on our face. Just to get up and finally escape. Wait, boom, boom. Baby, I'm trying to get paid. Legends don't die in a grave. They live through the story they made, okay? Boom, boom. Baby, I'm trying to get paid. Legends don't die in a grave. Hey, legends don't die anyway. I was working on a play today. Body bags covered away. I paved, zipped up like a bathing ape. How many of us then came and stayed? Not too many. I've been staying awake to get it and get right on every mistake. I give them a bite, they taking a plate. It's all been a feeling that I couldn't shake. So I just keep killing till I'm at the gates. We straight, we treat them like worms in a lake. They bake, just give me a drum and a bass. I skate and grind till I'm numb in the face, okay? Don't fuck up my day. Don't talk about clutch, I got ice in my veins. I'm coated in tray, I stick to the code. I'm glitching the game. I do anything for the win at the end of the day. I gotta cut to the chase. Everyone give me some space. Don't fall out, we fall into place. Every step walking with grace, amen. Keeping my foot off the brakes. Impact, I'm ready to brace. We fall down and land on our face. Just to get up and finally escape. Wait, boom, boom. Baby, I'm trying to get paid. Legends don't die in a grave. They live through the story they made, okay? Boom, boom. Baby, I'm trying to get paid. Legends don't die in a grave. Legends don't die anyways. Boom, boom. Baby, I'm trying to get paid. Legends don't die in a grave. They live through the story they made, okay? Boom, boom. Baby, I'm trying to get paid. Legends don't die in a grave. Legends don't die anywhere.
Feel like Kobe, I'm like Jokic with the rock. You physically couldn't hold me, I don't care if you push it 40. You can never little bro me. Euro step like Ginobili, from young OG to the OG. From nosebleeds to floor seats. Circle stronger than Cuban links. My gold dance, your gold plated. You verse me, now that's a reach. We ready. We ready, who ready, we ready, who ready, we ready, been ready, I waited, my turn, on God, held steady, I keep dropping back to back, I keep going if you let me, I've been sitting at the top, looking down at those who left me, promise I'm not being petty, I'm the one they envy, Brody moving state to state, make $1 million out to send me, plus I grinded from the start, I was stacking pennies, I might dip like Machiavelli, after the confetti, who ready, we ready, 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 who ready, we ready,
Yo, what's good, people? How are we all doing? It is the one and only DSR this evening, race 3, and it's Las Vegas. Las Vegas, people. Oh my God, Vegas. It holds so many memories. I mean, if you new here, then it was my first ever race win. But if you are obviously an OG here at the commentator channel, you know all about that. But that race does bring back memories, and it was this circuit. It does hold something dear to me. Like obviously I said, with that race win, we got Harvey in the chat. We've got Callum sent you an invite. Shut up. Yeah, no worries. I'll be in a minute, mate. But yeah, it's been absolutely a brilliant season so far. Obviously, we got cut off halfway through race 1, race 2. Really good couple of moments. We got Ronnie. It's the GOAT. Thank you so much. How you doing, Ronnie? Hope you're well. Welcome in once again to another race. And yeah, very, very much looking forward to this. David is not here tonight, but he will be watching. He'll be popping into the chat at some point. But yeah, let's hope that the lads can put on a really good show. I think there is a full grid tonight. Missed you, mate. Been a long week. It has been a long week, Ronnie. It has, mate. I've missed you too. So yeah, it's one of them. It's all to play for. I mean, the championship up and down. Obviously, within the first couple of races, it is so up and down. But we'll get back in. We'll get into that in a minute. Let's get into all the important facts here for the Las Vegas circuit. So, as we all know, the first Grand Prix was held back in 2023 with the track length being 6.201 kilometers. Your lap record is held by Lando Norris, which is set back in 2024, which is a 1 minute 34.876. The most pole positions goes to Charles Leclerc and George Russell, with most wins going to Max Verstappen and George Russell also. I think he might be able to throw on Lando's name on that. I'm not 100%. Did he win Vegas? I think he did. Or was it Piastri last season? So I don't know, but we'll see anyway. Put a bit of track trivia. F1 previously staged 2 races in Las Vegas in the early 1980s under the Caesars Palace Grand Prix moniker. The pool run to turn 1 breaking point is 150 meters. It is a short one. And in qualifying, you want to be as far up as you possibly can. Starting on that corner can really affect your start, can make you slip up a little bit, especially with it being on the angle and immediately having to turn. But we'll wait and see how it pans out for the lads. The safety car probability is 50%, with the virtual safety car probability also being the same. Your pit stop time loss here at the circuit is 20 seconds, including a 2.5 second stationary stop. There are 17 corners here at this beautiful Spit Roast Pig circuit. The straight line areas I am not 100% on, but I'm sure it'll be pretty much the same. I think it's down the main straight you may get one. I think it's 16 and 17. Obviously, you have the strip that we get, and then between turns 4 and 5. So yeah, could be a very, very interesting race indeed. And who's going to come out on top? I mean, there's been a lot of people in the thing is saying Razius, yes, Taz, yes, Razza, how are we going, bro? We got Pickard, who's that diva on my screen, still only 40 years young, the unk not reached dual status fully yet. Exactly. I've reached granddad status though. I've reached grampy status, not granddad. I'm never being called granddad. Grampy after my grampy as well. So let's get into the game. We'll have a quick look at. I should have had a quick look at the championship. To be honest, I do apologise, people. Let's have a look at the championship, see how things stand currently. So I'll have a little look. I will have it in front of you next week. I will sort that out. But we've got B plays up at the top with Ainsley in at P2, Cheetah's P3, Harvey's in at P4, Sammy Lewis is in at 5, Ivan is 6, David down in 7, Callum is 8, Mason is 9, Roker, great race, some great battling from Roker last time out. Great side-by-side action from him. In at 10, Formula Momo in at 11, Just David is in at 12, we got Liam 13, Shaz in at 14, Ronin in at 15, Carlito in at 16, Sydney in at 17, we've got James in at 18, Jamie in at 19, and Ronnie down in P20. There are other lads there that have haven't scored any points as of yet. JT, Manic Miner, Aiden, Rocky Ranger, which is the great man JR, Sean Kingston. We've got Goggle in at 25. We've got TJ, Swiggy, and Turbo also. So let's have a look at the Constructors' Championship. So Ferrari still remain at the top, 50 points, but only a slender lead of 5 to Audi, who have shot up 2 places since last time out. Cadillac lost a position due to Audi's great performance in the last race. Racing Bulls, they have also jumped up a position. Haas Haas also jumping up a position. We've got Red Bull Racing. They have dropped a position. Mercedes have jumped quite a few positions from P10 up to P7. McLaren at P8, Alpine at P9, Aston Martin in at P10, and Williams in at P12. So we'll get rid of that. We'll open that, and we'll get on the F1 game, and we'll get in this lobby. Must be a typo. Last time I checked, I was top of the championship. You're grumpy. I'm grumpy because you've disappeared for about 4. I mean, I have. I've been. There's been a lot going on, Picard. I mean, so much, mate. So yeah, there's been a lot going on that I've had to deal with and just like kind of get my head round and stuff like that. So yeah, it's one of them. It is what it is, but there will be more coming after today. I'm gonna have a chat with David. We've got something cooking, let's just put it that way, and it'll be released to you, I think, over the weekend, ready for the future. Need a haircut, lad. I'm growing it actually, Dave. Just growing this, so yeah. Yeah, right, everybody's invited me now, so I better get into the lobby. And then we'll move over to the live scene. Add me back, I'll invite you. Yeah, I've come in, mate, I've come in. Razza in. Razza, an OG here on the commentator channel. Absolutely brilliant, lad. It's been amazing to see. I remember speaking to Razza at the beginning of this game, and he wasn't a fan. And I watched a race last week. I watched a race last week with Razza involved in it, and Razza had a brilliant race. So high hopes for Razza here this evening. Good to see Formula Momo win. Obviously JR in as well. Good to see. Sorry, my kids are fighting who gets a kiss first. All right. That was the one's arm I broke. Damien, what's up, lad? My debut today. Come on, Damien. Let's hope it's a debut for the ages. As we hopefully move over. Nope. Oh my God, what is going on? Ah, there we go. Eventually. But easy, Damien. Nice to see you in with us, mate. Had a good race last night around Qatar. That was a good one. With AERS. Really good race. Some strong battling. Some good moves from people. Good, like, it was a good flowing race. The battle up at the front. If you haven't watched it, lads, honestly, from lap 20 to lap 29, a thriller. A thriller of a race. Absolutely epic. And we've got 19 drivers in. Absolutely buzzing. Well, 18 now because I've took my name off. That's 10 laps. Quick math there, Picard, lad. Quick math. Will a Red Bull Merc? Oh, go on, Picard, putting all the fingers in. Get in, son. That's what I'm talking about. Picard, one of the moderators here. We've got friend request. We got the friend request rolling in. But yeah, it was an absolutely brilliant battle up at the front. It was, but they slowed the race down massively. If you don't all bow down to me, I'll time you out. Yep, all hail Picard. Where is Nello these days? Nello's is taking a bit of, I think he's taking a bit of a sabbatical. Let's go. I'm feeling good for this race. Come on, Ollie, lad. Come on. He's took a bit of a sabbatical from racing, to be honest. I think he's concentrating on himself a little bit. And I'm sure he'll be back, as we know how much he loves racing. But yeah, I think he's just taking a little bit of time off for himself to help his mental health. I'm Junie, by the way, if you need it somehow. Right, so hang on. Ah, there we go in the Aston Martin. There is Damien. But Ollie, come on, everybody, put on a show here tonight. This is my favourite circuit. Let's show David how to race and not have one safety car. Let's show him. Let's show him. Because who was it who had an incident with him last week and he both went into the wall? Well, David went into the wall. I think it was Ronnie, weren't it? No. David, was it David's twin? Is that Ronnie? No. Is it? Oh, all the names are like melding together. It was me, yes. Well, at least you know you won't have any contact with me, mate. I changed my name, I remember that's what you did, yeah. But not long now left. 2 minutes to go until the start of qualifying. And we'll see who wins this race. But yeah, Roker, he was a big standout for last week. I think one of the moves of the evening was from that gentleman right there. Absolutely brilliant move. He was ballsy, very, very ballsy in that race. But he had to make the moves. He had. I tell you what it was for Roker, and I hope he doesn't mind me saying this. His pace was electric, but the mistakes were there to see him drop positions, and we had to see him fight back, which is brilliant to see. I mean, don't get me wrong. But if Roker wouldn't have had the mistakes that he had, I think Roker was definitely in with a chance of maybe securing a win in the last race. It just cut them little moments out that he's had, where he's had spins and stuff like that, then Roker is definitely going to be on that top step soon. But it's Vegas. I mean, who comes out on top? Which I think we've seen different people take qualifying. Obviously, Sammy Lewis secured pole last week. Sammy Lewis, very, very quick driver. Very, very good. So, it's a shame not to see him here tonight. I mean, Raz is here. Raz has got some very good pace. I'm sure they could have had a great battle. B plays, showed strong pace. He could probably stick with Sammy. So, but we'll see. I'm sure we're going to have some great battles regardless. Let's hope that let's hope that his internet decides to not eject him from the race. Do you know what I mean? That's going to be a carry-on thing throughout the season we reject. Predict with channel points. But yeah, really, really good race round for Qatar last night. But I'm sure these lads here are going to put on one hell of a show. I underfueled by 3 laps last race on accident, so it'll be nice to push today. Come on, Ollie! Ollie's going to get his fuel right, and he's going to be there pushing. Just don't use too much ERS. Is Tom's a new one? I haven't seen Tom's before. Seen Cheetah, obviously. Rami Dan. Yeah, we haven't seen them before. Aiden. I think this might be there. I think there's a couple of people with a debut. You'd Ian if I taste. Hey, Pickard. Could be a place that you can race. Hey, I mean, I don't think you'd be able to race tonight, but I mean, turn up next. I mean, you could get into the Discord and turn up next week. Who knows? Or is this all just talk? Pickard. Oh, I'm going to get a quick drink before quality starts. Back in a second. Turn up next week, bro. Come on. Do you want a Discord link? Sure, one of the lads will throw one in the chat for you. I'm sure a few of them might want to humble you, you know, giving it the big one in chat. Come on, who wants to humble Picard next week? Taz, we can't let them know I'd come last. Yeah, Picard's like, he's rapid, man. Like, he's just. Hey, nah, Picard, I'm sure you got some decent pace. Always had like decent pace to have you in the mix. Top 50 in the world, exactly. Should have it tattooed on your forehead. Used to be, yeah, exactly, top one. That's how I know Picard. Followed him for time. Was a top dog, and he's had a bit of a fall from grace. But he's now there. There's Harvey with the Discord link. Well played, Harv. Hey, do you all like my comm squad picture on the front of me Twitch as well? You're all comm squad members. You know what? I'm going to try and reach out. I'm going to at Deontay Wilder so many times and get him to scream comm squad instead of bomb squad. Yes, Sydney, how's it going? Oi, oi. How we doing? Yeah, not bad, mate. Not bad at all. Very much looking forward to this. 18 drivers round Vegas. Can't complain, mate. Can't complain. I think we are waiting on a couple 5 minutes overtime. What's going on here? We'll start handing out quali bands. Here we go, people. The countdown is on to the Las Vegas qualifying session. And who comes out on top? We've seen B players have some good qualifying sessions. We are going. We've had B players have some good qualifying sessions. Who else has been up there? Obviously, Sammy was up there last week. There's been a few others that have had some decent places in qualifying. But who comes out on top here this evening at the Las Vegas circuit? Are we going to see a new name sat on top of the pile at the end of this one? Stay tuned as we now move into qualifying. With no practice. Yeah, I don't think you could be able to get in this race. There's rules and everything now. We got 17 viewers. How we all doing, people? If there's 17 viewers, I want to see 17 W's in the chat. And I don't mean one person doing 17 neither. Well, let's get it. It's Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. Come on. I reckon the rules are there to stop me from winning. As Picard Kryptonite on the title, mate. Hey, we might be covering some footy next week and all, peeps. Might be. See if we can work it all out. See if we can get the game noise and stuff like that without hearing the lads. But let's see if we can get it sussed. And we will be commentating on a football match. Get in. Oi, oi. Here we go. We're into qualifying. We're in the pit lane. We're going to be having interviews after this with the top three as well. So that that straight line thing is a lot longer than the DRS zone. The straight line pretty much starts at turn 12. So we'll see who's hit the circuit first, who's jumped out, and it is Manic Miner Monday. Manic Miner we had a conversation as well. Said he was feeling good. Sydney with the W. Go on, Sydney. And a watch streak reached as well. Go on, Sydney, lad. W. But here we go. Under the lights of Vegas. The track looks a hell of a lot darker on spectator cam than it does when you're actually racing it. But yeah, Manic Miner saying they were feeling good about the Vegas race. I feel good about Vegas. And there's Sydney saying, I feel good about Vegas. So everybody seems to be, I mean, I think when it was first introduced, I don't think many people liked it, but it's grown on people, and people are really starting to enjoy the racing round. And Pickard's pit lane talk. We've got expect medium hards lap 10. Right. So start on the mediums and then lap 10 on the hards. Medium wear at around 4.5% a lap. Hard wear at 3.5% a lap. Pickard's pit lane picks. That's what we'll call it. There you have it, people. There is your tyre wear. Pickard's pit lane picks. Coming in with the info. But Manic Miner Monday now is going to be rounding the final corner, and he's going to start the first lap of the evening here at Las Vegas. Nicely through turn one. Can catch you out sometimes when you've got that car on your inside. Can spook you, make you think that you're going to make contact, but you know, you genuinely don't. But it just makes you give that little bit of a wiggle. It can throw you off a bit. But Manic Miner doing well so far. Down to a turn, I think that's classed as turn 4, in it. Nice sector there, 27 split for Manic Miner. As I think, why have they put Audi and fucking Ferrari pretty much the same colour on the track thingy? It's like Cadillac and Haas. They're the same. You're like trying to follow people and you jump on with a Haas and it's fucking Cadillac. Oh, Manic Miner. Trouble out of turn 12, but he does have the straight line mode at 58.999 for Manic Miner for the Sector 2 split. And it's the blast down the Las Vegas strip now for Manic Miner. This is going to be a lap he can forget, but he's still got to put his all into it. Manic Miner now through that final chicane. Took it a lot better than he did last time out. But here we come. It's power down now. He's got the straight line mode. That'll switch off right about now. And then it's pure pace to the line for Manic Miner. It's a 134.812. There were mistakes in that lap. He can definitely find some time in that one. We're on board with Harv as Mayhem jumps to the top of a 133.228, and then is quickly beat by Ollie, who comes in with a 132.265. What has Harv got as he rounds the final corner? It's across the line. It's a 133.469 as Junie, that's Damien, in at P2 with a 132.480. We've got B plays, top of the championship. After 2 races, can he keep the gap by getting another win here at Vegas? He got the win last time out due to Sammy Lewis's 3-second time penalty. But P plays making his way through Sector 2 currently. Looking like a nice lap. Bit of contact on the rear as he exited that corner. Like he made slight contact with the wall. Ideal quality tyre temp, 70 degrees, or they'd get too hot in Sector 3. There he is, Pickard pit lane picks. Pickard, you need to be here for every race. Pickard's pit lane picks. That's what we're saying. But here we go with B plays. Can he get it done? Raza Gamer is also on the lap. Look for him to be around the top spot as well. He will be finishing a lap shortly, I presume, in the Mercedes. One of them is making the way down the Vegas strip. We'll see who it is. But it's B plays And he has got the power down. And it is the run to the start finishing line for him. Round the final corner. B-Plays. It's provisional pole for B-Plays with a 132.250. Let's have a look at the big man Raza Gamer, who is now making his way down the Vegas Strip. Goes flying past that Aston Martin. Raza Gamer now just has the chicane, and then one more corner to go. Is it going to be enough for the top spot? He's got that car on rails there. Raza Gamer nicely through that corner. Good exit. Hopefully that set him up nicely for the run to the start finishing line. Here he comes, Raza Gamer, round the final corner. He's to the line for Raza. It's a 132.383. But it was an invalidated lap there from Raza Gamer down in P15. That's unfortunate. But here we go. We got Ramadan. Has started a lap. Let's see what he can do. Oh, hang on. Pickard said quite a lot here. Give me a sec, Pickard. I'll catch up with it all in a sec. Let's not forget, I'm Sammy Lewis Racing Grandad. Where is he today? I don't know why he's not racing, as we do see Ramadan backing out of the thing. Also, Raz's Racing Grandad. Yep. I thought the guy that taught them exactly, so that's why I'd smoke them all. Go on, Pickard. But yeah, Raza on his way back into the pits. Ramadan as well. We've got Toms and Eject. Let's have a look at Toms. I think this is the first time we have been on board with Toms. So let's see what Toms can do. P16 currently, no time set, on and out lap. Are we going to see him getting in the mix? Up at the top, we've got F1 Chrono Racing League with the follow. Thank you so much for that one. Welcome in to the commentator channel where we have DRS. Aye, mate. Oi, oi. Yeah, with DRS is season 1 race. I'm doing PSGL. Nice. I did try to get in PSGL, but they read between the lines in a message that I had and took it the way that they wanted to take it, which nothing against any of them, but it doesn't help when you read between the lines and judge someone instantly. But I'm a reserve. Go on, lad. Oh, you're not. Oh, you're racing. Nice, nice, nice. What tier? What tier, PS? If you don't mind me asking. But yeah, Tom's currently making his way through Sector 1. First run of the evening. People generally usually have some difficulty at that corner, can make contact with the corner on exit. I'm racing in China, F5. Nice, nice F1 chrono. Well, I think Tom's has he backed out of this one? No, he's still continuing on. He's got the long Las Vegas straight where the straight line mode has been extended massively compared to the DRS zone that we had last year. It's almost doubled in length, but obviously they need that pace going down that straight. Got quite a few more people on out laps. Ollie is out on a lap, looking at around 22-23 seconds lost in the pits. Yeah, we know, mate. I did a 31.3. I'm 8th, mate. Is my peep. Oh, go on, chrono. 131.3. Nice lap time. Keep it going, lad. Keep your head down. Get that lap time. Nice little PB there. Toms goes across the line. It's up to P7 at 133.354. The times are very, very close here. Slim pickings. You've got to find the gap. You've got to do well. We've got a watch streak for Aston TP Junior. Yes, JR. Bro, I actually feel confident for this race. Come on, JR. Come on, son. That's what I'm talking about. Confidence. Confidence helps. Helps every driver. A 31.2. That is a belting time. F1 chrono. Absolutely cracking time. Really, really good lap time, that, for Vegas. As we're on board with Einzig, currently making his way down the Vegas Street. Ollie goes up to the top on 132.106. What a lap time there from Ollie. As we're on board with Einzig in the Ferrari. Has he done enough? Can he secure a top spot here? It doesn't look like he's going to get to the line. In a decent position, 132.593. Goes in at P4. That's a good spot for Einzig. That great race pace, this driver. So hopefully, mate, I'm going out the pits for the last lap. Good luck, F1 Chrono. Good luck, mate. Head down, lock in. Let's move up a position for 2. Let's have a look at Damien. Damien in at Aston Martin. Debut for Damien as well. In at P3 in qualifying, showing some great pace, but he's just overjudged it there. Massively overjudged that. Missed his braking point and knew he just had to continue going straight. Unlucky for Damien, but still P3. And still big improvements to make. You don't need to save tyres, but it always helps, as I reckon the overcut will be better at this track. There he goes again. Pickard's pit lane picks. Have just a couple of corners to go. And here we go. Oh, Harv's on his way back into the pits. Who's on an outlap? Let's have a look at Aiden. Aiden on an outlap, and he looks like he's getting ready to start it. So here we go with the Alpine driver. Aiden going again here and trying to improve on it was P12. JR, I think, has just slotted into there. But Aiden now, oh, it looks like he's pushing that Alpine, looking like he's trying to just gain every single second he can. Millisecond last turn. You're confident typing while you're racing, mate. That is ballsy. Are we sure this F1 Chrono Racing is actually racing? Does somebody look him up? But here we go with Aiden. He's into Sector 2. We've missed the... Well, we've got the split coming up. Sector 2 free split, so we'll be able to see if he's gained any time through the lap. So, Sector split coming up round about now, and he's down half a second. No improvements for Aiden. Let's have a look at Roker. We've seen some great racing from Roker last time out. Let's see if Roker can put together a lap that sees him in the top 4. You improved by 0.4. So that means you did a 130.9. Let's go, F1 Chrono. If you've just done that, a 131.9, GG. No, a 130.9, should I say? GG's. GG's, bro. It's absolutely brilliant. P5, go on. W's in the chat for F1 Chrono on the P5 in a PSGL race as well. Stacking up against some very, very talented drivers if they are racing in there. But yeah, I don't know why the PSGL commentators decided to judge me and read between the lines of me just being calm, cool and collected. They thought I was being aggressive by asking the simplest of questions. Don't know whether it's just young minds. These days people tend to read too much into what people are saying during text messages or like via thingy. But maybe one day I might challenge them. Why not challenge them to get back in? Do you know what I mean? Let's make it interesting. I disappeared for 2 seconds. Oh no, I'm just talking about Roker with a cracking lap of 132.224. Goes up into P2. Come on, Roker. $578 for the Thrustmaster. Nice, nice, nice. GG's, bro. Damien, where's Damien? Damien currently making his way through Sector 1. Let's watch for the split. Will he improve through sector 1 or will he be a stalemate? We got Mason in the chat. Best be grateful commentator. I'm watching you in a posh restaurant. Tell them to get me up on big screen. Bye, I need to race. Bye, F1 Chrono. Enjoy your race. Best of luck in the NP6. 8, better than P8. But good luck, mate. Best of luck. Head down, lock in. You've got this. You've got it. Raza Gamer up into P4 as well. He improved. He's out on the circuit looking to improve. These are the final runs of the evening. Damien has to make this work or it's going to be settling for P5. But is it going to be P5 after everybody's finished the laps? Damien looking for a bit of a toe off the McLaren. The McLaren moving out of the way though. He's like, you're not having this. McLaren driver tuck it in behind Damien. Probably the better idea because he knows that Damien's going to be pushing. Which can get a nice little toe to the start finishing line and improve maybe a little into turn 1. But here's Damien. It's round the final corner. Has he improved? He hasn't improved. He lost time. Lost half a second. Still P5 currently. We've got B Plays and Raza Gamer both out on the circuit. These two guys are big players in this one. They could potentially be on the top step. So here we go with B Plays. We'll jump back to Raza Gamer towards the end. B Plays has had a brilliant start to the season so far. We've seen some great racing from him, some great pace. But has he got enough here at the Vegas strip? As he's got a Haas currently in front of him. Let's hope that that Haas gets out of the way. This is a sector where you definitely don't need dirty air. Want as much clean air blowing over that car. B Plays now into sector 2. One corner to go and we'll get the sector 2 split. Operation Unk is happening soon. Oi, oi. Operation Let's Challenge the PSGL commentators. B Plays is up by 3/10. This is into the 131s. Can he keep the pace? Going through sector 3 now. Great improvement by B Plays. This could see him on the top step, but he's got to keep it together. A big place where you can lose time is through this final chicane. It can be a time killer. But it looks nice, smooth, clean through. B Plays now power down to the start finishing line. He's getting a toe off the McLaren. He's now going to switch it to the Haas. To the line he goes, B Plays. It's a 131.856. B Plays to the top spot. Raza Gamer now. Is he going to be able to get anywhere close? I think Raza was down on his time. But he's coming round the final corner. Is Raza Gamer. Has he done enough to improve? He does. Raza's P2. Raza Gamer straight in at P2. What a toe. DNF. Oh, nah. What happened? What happened, Chrono, lad? Attempt. What do you mean, Pickard? Attempt. Oh, I'm going to attempt to make a leak. Oh, shit. Yo, yo, Blue Moon. Oi, oi. Mate, turn 1 in China. Yeah, turn 1 China. Enough said, mate. Enough said. But there we go. B Plays is on the top spot with Raza Gamer, Ollie, Roker, Damien, Eject having a good qualifying. Ainsley, Formula Momo, the Ferrari team, P7 and 8. But yeah, B Plays showing his pace and showing that he is here to win this evening and extend that championship lead. What we got today, boys? Ronnie, a whole 10th off Sydney. Ooh. But here we go. B Plays P1, Raza P2, Ollie in at P3, Roker's P4, Damien in at P5, Eject is 6, Ainsley 7, Formula Momo in at 8, Halves 9, TJ in at 10, Mayhem in at 11, JR is in at 12, Aiden 13, Tom's 14, Who is 7.07 in at 15, Sydney in at 16, Ronnie's 17, Manic Miner in at 18, and Ramadan in at 19. That tore down the straight and the McLaren tore too. Yeah, damn. Mate, they did a sandwich and damaged my car. I had a red wing and damage on the chassis. Damn. Isn't Vegas a night race? Oh, lucky I've. Yeah, definitely. Brilliant tools for B plays that. I always lose Paul at the last moment. Unlucky, Ollie, but Peter, hey, come on, Ollie, you did well, mate. Still. Congrats on being at the back of the grid with me. Yo, hey, good qualifying. B plays out on top. Razza Gamer in at P2, debutant. Got a few debutants up at the top. Damien, I think, is in at P5. Damien had a good qualifying. You know, they very, very good so far, mate. Very, very good. Bella Ragazzi. I don't even know if I pronounced that right then. Ragazzi. It was B plays. B plays got Paul with a 131.832, I think, if I remember correctly. 131.832. Yeah, Sydney gave him a beast of a toe. But here we go. It's going to be 5 red lights here for the Las Vegas Grand Prix. And we are underway. And it looks like B-Play's got a bit of a shaky start there. Razza Gamer, obviously a bit bogged down off the start. That's Ollie going round the outside. Can Ollie get the position off Razza Gamer? Razza's got to go all the way around the outside. Ollie's got that inside line. I think Ollie moving up into P2 there. We've already got a virtual safety car. And how the hell has Manic Miner gone into the pits? We've got... Who's stopped dead? Right. What is going on? We've got penalties galore. We've got Ramadan, who's had a flyer of a start. Right, I think we've got a glitch lobby here because everybody is losing positions, getting penalties. Safety car is out, lap 1. Early safety car. Why is it beaming? Like, is it going to get darker as it goes on this race? Because I have never seen a Vegas race in the daytime. Who got Paul? B plays in the Audi. But I am not 100% sure, but I think there was maybe a stop on track from Harv to bring out that safety car. I'm not. All I seen was Harv stopped on the track on the exit of turn 1. Yeah, I don't know. We missed what happened. Is Harv shaking his head no? Is that you shaking your head no, Harv? It just looked like you were stopped dead, mate. I just cut inside as everyone was on the outside. Go on, run it up into P8. I tell you what, he did have a bit of a flyer, but where's he gone? The name that we got Sydney. Everybody, so people jumping into the pits. Obviously, some damage that they need to get sorted out. But Ramadan, he's got a penalty, but he was quite low down, and he's had a flyer of a start to get to P10. My chat is not catching up. 1 second while we're under safety car. Something's happened to my... There we go. It's a bit delayed, that then. I do apologise, people. Back to the action. Hey, Ronnie, P8, mate. We missed an absolute 80 got a 10-second. Who's that, Ramadan? Yeah, I mean, he has got a 10-second time penalty. I don't know whether that was for overtakes. Because it doesn't say, like, what the penalty was for. 20-second time penalty. 20 seconds. Brilliant start from me and TJ. Exactly, JR. Yeah, JR and TJ, brilliant start as well. So Raza losing a position off the start to Ollie. Ollie had a flyer of a start. I think that safety car could have saved Ollie because I think he burned quite a bit of ERS to try and get that position from Raza. On the first lap, safety car. Have we or haven't we? I don't think we have. You reckon that Aston left the water out of the car since it's Ramadan and he can't drink before 8? I do think it's funny. No, 20 seconds. Oh yeah, oh, yeah, 20 seconds on lap 1. Yeah, that is absolutely crazy. Ramadan has just broke a record. Fastest 20-second time penalty you've seen in racing. So everybody lining back up now. 19 drivers. We just seen contact again. I've just heard a bang. I don't know whether you lot heard it, but I definitely heard it like a... But we've got Harv catching up, 7.07. Who is 7.07? What is the name? Because it's horrible saying 7.07. This is the longest safety car I've ever seen. Should be in this lap. Should be in this lap. Everybody reaching stream goals. We've got JR with 3 streams. Sydney with 3, watching 3 streams as well. Come on, boys. That's what I'm talking about. So, can Raza regain P2? Is B Players gonna end this race in P1? Is the safety car coming in anytime soon? We'll find out after. Hey, there we go. It's Silverstone safety car, exactly, Jay. But let's jump on board with B Plays as he will be controlling the pace. Can he get away from the pack? Can he catch him snoozing? Or is he going to be caught lacking into turn 1? Here we go. They're all lining up. Oh, Ollie's read that pretty decently. Sold Raza. Normal grip and straight line mode activated. We've got action in the background. And we got Damien in at P4 and fighting Rocker for P4. Rocker's moved through to P4. That's a great move from Rocker. Little bit of contact, but not enough to warrant anything. Goes into lap 5. I'm losing. It won't. Here we go. We're back to race conditions, and Roker looking to make moves. He's right on the rear diffuser of Raza Gamer. Roker showing strong pace early on. We've got Ainsley and we've got JR. They've just had a little bit of a battle, but Ainsley managing to get through on JR. As now JR is in a Ferrari sandwich. Aston Martin doing very well as a team here. Damien and TJ. P5 and 6. This is going to help Aston Martin's prospects in the Constructors' Championship. Going to give them a healthy amount of points and bring them up the table. We've got away nicely. Apart from eject. Eject moved down to the back of the grid. May have spun. But does anybody know who 7.07 is? David, what's his name? His actual name. Somebody tell me, please. Help me, please. But B-Plays has got Ollie all over his rear diffuser. Ollie really putting B-Plays under pressure. Raza Gamer now feeling the pressure of Roker as Roker goes for the same move again. Down the inside and around the outside. Can he get it done? Let's have a look at the tyres, because this could determine Raza Gamer is in prime position here. Prime position on those hard compounder tyres. He's going to... Oh, no! Roker and Raza! No! Raza Gamer dropping positions. Roker and Raza coming together there. After Raza having such a great start. That's got to be a sore one for Raza. But his pace is strong. His pace is good. Can we see him regain some positions on the hards as well? The mediums will start dying off very soon, and the hards will become the quicker tyre. Oh wait, never mind. Blue Moon saying everything is thinking at the minute. Go on, Blue Moon. But now we've got B-Plays, Cheetah and Ollie and Roker. Roker currently in at P2, but Ollie going for the lead of the race. And that's a great move through the chicane from Ollie to get that P1 away from B-Plays. But now it's B-Plays' turn to put Ollie under pressure. But Roker has got the straight line mode. He's putting B-Plays under pressure. This could be a very tasty race up at the front. This is Roker's favourite way to get past someone. He now has the outside line. Can he make the same move we've seen him make twice before? It's Roker round the outside and it's into P2. But how long is it P2 for? Can B-Plays battle this back? As we get Ronnie with the early DNF. I'm driving here. The pack has split heavily. But luckily, Raza's split from it as well. But Raza's got some good pace. I'm sure he can fight it back. But that contact looks like it was Raza's fault, maybe. I don't know. He just looked like he moved a bit to the right to try and get that Momo. That was shocking from you at the start. Oh, as Momo had a bit of a naughty one. Ronnie in the chat there, throwing Momo right under the bus. Threw him that hard, he won a stuffed teddy. Congratulations, Ronnie, lad. But put in a ticket, mate. If it's worth penalising, then get him penalised. On the restart, bad restart from Ronnie there. I mean, not Ronnie, Momo. Move back to this battle hard for P11. Raza Gamer having a look down the inside on Sydney. Raza breaking later. And Raza moving up a position already into 13th. He's got the inside line. But can the McLaren do the same with his teammate? He goes for the that was brilliant from Sydney, by the way. Trying to pull that move off. That was a great attempt from Sydney. Formula Momo losing out again, dropping down positions as there's contact with the McLaren now as well from Formula Momo. Could we see Formula Momo penalised heavily after this race? Momo means peach, right? Or is it peaches? Peaches, 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 peaches. Oh God, Roker now with the lead of the race, and now Ollie is looking to put Roker under pressure. He has the straight line mode. Is he going to use any ERS to try and get past Roker before the chicane? He doesn't. He just settles in behind. There's a battle in the background. Ainsley and Damien both in a scrap for P4. Damien in a good position though, the only one in the top 5. on the hard compounder tyres. TJ a bit further back in P6 for the Aston Martin team. Feeling the pressure from JR and Aiden. Aiden trying to make a move on JR there. Has Aiden done enough? Aiden round the outside now. JR round the outside, sorry. Aiden trying to defend. JR with the move though, gets it done with the pace around the outside. But here comes Aiden once again in the Alpine. They're side by side. There's contact a little bit. He leaves enough room for Rocky. But there is big contact between these two. Fighting hard. He tries going down the inside. JR just maybe forced Aiden into that move there. That probably will be a time penalty that will be removed. He has gained an advantage as long as he closes that gap up a little bit to JR. I don't see any reason why that penalty wouldn't be removed. The only route he could take wasn't left much room on mid corner. They were side by side going into the corner, so he was entitled to racing room, and that racing room was took away from him by JR there. As they are fighting for positions, Ainsley and Damien still scrapping it out. They seem to have settled down at the front a bit, trying to maintain tyres. This is the most exciting Vegas race I've seen in ages. The straight line mode, mate, helps it so much. But here we go. Here's Damien. Is he going to put Ainsley under pressure into turn one? Damien on the hards. He's on the better tyres at this moment in time. Ainsley, has he done enough to keep the position? But it's going to be Damien round the outside for Aston Martin. And now it's the blast down. And Damien has the move. He's kept a P4. But now Ainsley fighting it back. Ainsley, can he break that little bit later? Going round the outside against Damien. No, he can't. Damien just shutting that door. But Ainsley's still fighting it back. He's still trying to put Damien under pressure. And we go side by side once again. And that's how you leave the room, JR. No offence. I'm joking. But there we go. And Damien and Ainsley. This is a battle for the ages. Side by side through multiple corners. Places that you wouldn't even consider going side by side, but these two are pulling it off, and they're pulling it off brilliantly. Once again, side by side into turn 12. No contact, no hitting the wall. They didn't quite do it that cleanly, bit further back. But it's Aiden, and he's got JR all over it, TJ all over his rear. TJ trying to get the move done, trying to get past Aiden. You need an oxygen mask with these races because it is so full on. I love the fact of with the battery and the power and everything like that. I can't work it, I can't do it, but it is absolutely brilliant to watch. The racing, the side-by-side action you get to see. It's absolutely brilliant, and this is one hell of a thrilling Las Vegas race. Ainsley just trying to stay within touching distance of Damien. He really does need to use Damien to his advantage more than anything. Here does Ainsley. Damien is on the better tyre. He needs to use Damien's pace. The side-by-side action cost him heavily. It cost him a lot of time. Pause. Can I unpause yet? I'm unpausing. But yeah, Ainsley and Damien, you have been putting on one hell of a show. There's a bit of contact on the exit, maybe a bit of a slip from Damien there. Bit of a slide that cost him the bit of contact. Yeah, thank you, Blue Moon. There's still battling going on down here. Mayhem versus Harv. Where is Raza Gamer? Look at Raza Gamer, people. P8. He has been making moves here as Raza Gamer. He's made up the deficit. And he's on the charge. Here's the Mercedes driver. He pulls out the slipstream of one. He's now tucked in behind TJ. Can he get TJ down the straight? Is he going to beat him by braking? Or is he just going to allow him to keep the move? There's Raza Gamer under pressure now from Aiden. Aiden trying forcing the issue. Raza Gamer, they just keep going side by side here, people. This is absolutely brilliant. But here comes Raza Gamer. Is he going to look to get past Aiden, who took the position back down the inside for Raza? Now he's going to put TJ under pressure. TJ trying to cover him off. Raza has got the inside line. Is he going to pull off a Roker? Both Raza and Aiden, both on the hard compounder tyres. As I've reached a follower goal, 580, we've got a new follower. But it doesn't say who they are. Ramadan, I'm having a shit race. But I tell you what, you're a talented so-and-so, because messaging and racing at the same time, you've got to be talented. Can I get some vodka here? Get a drink. Oh, bloody hell. I mean, I do need a drink. Jesus Christ. I'll be foaming at the mouth in a minute. Ah, there we go. And still TJ and Aiden battling out. Raza has managed to clear the pair of them, and now is looking to absolutely put a massive dent in that 3 seconds to Damien and Ainsley. On its way. Someone get the rub. Oh, I believe it. But these two, it should just be a race about these two. The action that these guys are thinking. But Ainsley, he's pulled the trigger, and now he's into the pits. And he timed it perfectly with that pit entry. It looked a bit too quick, but absolutely brilliant. And Ainsley's going for an undercut. But how big is this undercut going to be? Is it going to see him involved in the top 3 fight? Whoa, hang on. Ollie is on his bike. Ollie's on his own. B plays a Roker. I think I've been doing a bit of side-by-side action. We've missed this. But Ollie is now massively in the lead. And GG's Ollie. GG's to the big man Ollie. Rocky Ranger, Mr. JR in with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Ramadan now on 23 seconds of penalties. Unless he's been into the pits and removed one. But here we go. It's Roker going for the move. These two need to work together now. If they want any chance of a race win, these two need to settle the differences for a couple of laps. Or was Roker making a mistake under braking there? The car just stepping out a little bit. But if they want a chance at that top step, they need to work together. Kick some ass, come on, yeah, come on Momo. Momo has been into the pits and is now back out on track with Mayhem. Got Manic Miner into the pits, the top 3 all deciding to pit as we get more people into the pit lane. Damien taking the lead of this race on the hard compounder tyres. They're going to be undercut massively by all the medium runners, but they will be on the medium tyres at the end of this race. And look at Raza's pace. Raza is showing great pace here. He's actually catching Damien. Bit of a mistake there. Cost him some time. He's seen the Mercedes go into the wall a little bit, which did cost Raza some time. But Raza's showing strong pace, and he is actually catching the man in the lead. But yeah, been an absolutely thrilling race this so far. And Ollie, where is Ollie? Ollie's here, and I tell you what, Roker has had a flyer of a lap. Because they're right on the back of Ollie. Ollie had a massive lead. 3.7 seconds was the lead for Ollie. But now we see that lead diminished, and we see Roker and B Plays back in the mix and back in with a shot at P1. Just got JR to get past. JR still out on the old hard compounder tyres. But there goes Roker past, and B Players will be sure to look for the move before turn 1. He needs it before turn 1. Doesn't want to be stuck behind him. Does not want to be stuck down. He goes down the inside. Pulls a Roker. Does B plays. Roker pulled off some brilliant moves at the beginning of this race. Down the inside, then around the outside. Crisp, clean, and absolutely beautiful racing. But there we go. Raza has took the outright lead now, staying out on the hard compounder tyres. He may try and push these a few extra laps just so he has the better grip at the end of the race. He's still got Ollie. Ollie's only 4 seconds behind in the top 3. Not far behind Raza. But let's see what Raza's pace is like still on these old hards. Is Ollie actually gaining any time to him? If Cadillac wins, I'll drop the rub. Okay. Hey, Ollie's a good racer. He's sure, and he's been speaking about his confidence all the way through this race. As Roker, as I say, that Roker takes what is it, on track P2, but they're a net P1 and 2 at this moment in time. Raza Gamer staying out for another lap. He will come out on very, very fresh mediums compared to the rest of the grid. Damien is out, and Damien is currently P9. He does have a time penalty, as we see Rocky Ranger, JR and Aiden both into the pits lane now. Ramadan, that could be. Let's have a look at the penalties for Ramadan. Let's get rid of the tyres for now. Oh, as he has took some time off. But Ramadan on 19 seconds. Aiden has retired from the session. Unlucky for Aiden. Was on 13 seconds of penalties as well. Blocking then gets a 10-second off of my ass off. He's so ass. Oh my god. Hey, he did some good racing. He did some good side-by-side, some good battling. I wouldn't say he's totally arse, JR. I'll take your word for it, but from what I've seen in this race tonight, it wasn't bad. But obviously, I've not seen everything, so I can't comment on everything. But from what I've seen, all right. So they've managed to take 2 seconds out of Raza, but I'm sure this will be the pit lap for Raza Gamer. And then he will be putting quali laps together to try and catch back up to this battle for the podium. I've only got a 9-second now. Why, you just been in pits? Yeah. There we go, Ramadan. Could be positive about people you've retired last 2 races. Ronnie there with the reality stick, and he's just slapped it across JR's face. Oh god. Go on, Ronnie, lad. Oh, Raza stayed out again. Raza wants the freshest. And they're right on the back of him now. Raza in the lead. And B plays has had a bit of a shocker. But this could help B plays. The lads being stuck behind Raza. I just seen a bit of front wing on the track. Has the Alpine got damage? Who is that? Is that Manic Miner? I think he does have damage. And I've got Aiden blocking me, then rear-ending me. You've retired a lot too recently. I don't know why it's on. Come on, boys. Now, calm down. Now. Not in the chat. Disappear into DMs if you want to have an argument. Don't make Grumpy Taz put you over my knee. Quit it in the chat now, pair of you. I'll put out the fucking fires here. Thank you. I'm only joking, boys. Raza Gamer, 10-second time penalty, speeding in the pit lane. No, Raza! Raza, no! And look at this, we've only had 1 safety car. Come on, boys. Brilliant race so far here at Vegas. Razza comes out in P8 on fresh mediums. 10-second time penalty is going to be a bit of a kick in the nuts for Razza, but let's see what kind of race pace he's got. Let's check the lead. Is Biggie to the leader. Gap to the leader is 16 seconds. I tell you what. Bit like that. But I know he's got good pace. I know he can do it. So let's have a look at the positions game. Roker's up 3. Ollie's up 1. B Players is down 2. Hines is up 3. TJ up 5. Damien down 1. Razza is the biggest loser. We're losing 6 positions due to contact with Roker, which I think could go either way. I'm not going to make a determined factor on that one. Formula Momo also losing 5 positions. Rami Dan's up 3. Manic Miner's up 1. Sydney's gained 1. Tom's has gained 4. So people gaining position, losing positions, but it's a part of racing. And has Razza Gamer just been gifted a lifeline? There's no safety car as of yet. Looks like it's just a virtual. Yep, just a virtual. Say 10-second time penalty, speeding in the pit lane. TJ trying to take advantage of the virtual safety car and ends up with a 10-second time penalty. We've also got Eject was going pedestrianly slow into the pit lane. What did I just say? There is a pit entry line, people, and you can be penalised for going over the pit entry line. You can see Ramadan is 60. I think pit entry was grossly broken there by Sydney and Formula Momo. 10-second time penalty for severe collision with Ramadan Manic Miner. Oh, let's not have any nastiness. Right, something's going on with Manic Miner, not a clue. But that looked like a bit of a revenge knock. So let's move back up to the top. Roker and Ollie in for the race win here. B Players has got Ainsley for company. Again, if these two want to try and fight for the top, they've got to get involved. This race has been so dirty. I mean, from a commentator's point of view, I haven't seen all the dirtiness. I have tried to concentrate on the brilliance that we have seen. We've seen Roker with brilliance. We've seen side-by-side action from Ainsley and Damien. Compared to Japan, this race is mental. Yeah, I mean, it is, but there's a lot of good in with the bad. A very lot of good that we've seen. Damien, though, it's unfortunate for Damien. He was in that battle with Ainsley, but I think Ainsley pitting that early just left him in no man's land. He's had nobody to feed off, to get any straight line mode off. So Damien's just been putting it in, and we've got a safety car. Razza Gamer is going to be thanking the racing gods. He will lose a couple of positions, I think. Yeah, I think he might lose. I think he might come out P10 if he does decide to pit. Because he's going to have to pit because everybody's going to go on fresh mediums anyway. If they have a second set of mediums. Let's jump down to Roker. Let's see what the front few do. Is it pit time for the lads? Are they going to opt for a fresh set of rubber for the final few laps? Or are they just going to try and hang it out until the end? There is quite a gap between all the drivers. Could we see someone chancing? And another Ollie! I'm checking the rule book after this because I'm sure we've seen it broke fucking so many times. Welcome to Vegas, people. Yes, but Ollie. Pit entry as a line as well as pit exit. We all know that. About to serve my drive-through, but nah, safety car. Oh, that might see you disqualified, JR. First to DNF, lad. Oh, lucky JR, mate, about that with the drive-through. Yeah, safety car could be out a couple of laps here. Let's see what... Oh, Damien stayed out. Go on, Damien, lad. Throwing caution. Oh, Damien. I feel so sorry for you. Damn. He's on 6 lap all mediums. And he's got softs, softs, mediums, and softs. Eject stayed out on mediums. And then softs. Oh, my God. The end to this race is going to be absolutely epic, people. Lock in. Get your popcorn. Go and get popcorn. Go and get a drink. Right now, how do I join this league? Golfing. We'll get you... There is a Discord link further up, but we will get you... Ronnie, would you put a link in the chat, lad? If you don't mind. Or someone. David, if you're watching, somebody put a link in the chat for Golfing. Welcome in, Golfing. How are we doing? First time chatter. Nice to see. Could I get unlapped? I don't think you can, mate. Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, bro. All right, Peter gang. Blue mood. You saw me standing alone. Right. Packs all caught up. Well, they will be by the end of the lap. So, safety car might come in at the end of this one. And then we will have 4 laps of fast and furious racing. This is anybody's. This is anybody's race to win. Bro, just dip, it's over. More contact with the wall there. I think that was from the Haas driver of Eject. There's the globe. Hopefully that's enjoying the comms as well. Look at him watching all drivers pass through. Bro's got the best seat in the house. I'm sure that Discord link will be hitting the chat soon, Golfing. Don't go nowhere. And while you sat there... Oh! And followed. Nice one. But yeah, don't go nowhere. Ronnie will get the link in the chat. God forbid Cadillac is P1, please. Cadillac has actually got a time penalty, so they won't go. There you go, Golfing. There is the Discord link. Join us. Come on in. Fast and furious. Let's get on with Damien. Is the safety car coming in? It's staying out for another lap. One more lap of the safety car. Come on, people. Let's make the predictions. Who is winning this race? Safety car late into the pit lane. Late call there from the safety car. But who do we think is going to win, people? Get your votes in the chat right now. Who's winning this race? Who do you think has got the cojones to win it? As Damien has caught the pack. Oh, where's Roker? Roker, no on grip, straight line. What the hell is it? Cheater has left the session. Have I desynced here again? Oh my God. I've been kicked from the race. Everybody's been kicked. This could potentially be a rerun, not tonight, but anybody else been kicked from the race? Is it just me and Ramadan? That is weird. Because the stream's still live, everything's still live. I've not got no internet issues. Me as well. Sydney's lost it. David! David! Where are you? We need you. Yeah, I think this may be a rerun here. There's no way that could be accepted. Who was host? Well, that's been Vegas. Gutted. Absolutely gutted. Let's see what's being said in the Discord, because all I'm hearing is beep, 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 beep. Wee wee, says Harvey. Wee wee. I don't know if you can all see this. I didn't want this to happen. I didn't, but it's just made it all real. There's my graph, baby. Oi, oi. Wow, man. We're doing 5-lapper quali grid. What, right now? Oh my God. Got a bit teary then, people. I need to bring my daughter after this. Oh, wow. Oh, can I get an invite, Av? Have I had an invite? I bet I've had one while I've been fucking sat here. That has just made everything real. I'm waiting to see what's going on, people. Sorry, I'm sat here in silence. Show Taz, whose Discord link was that? It's David Scipio's. It's the owner of the league, mate. It's for this league. Hello, Ainsley. How are we, sir? What's happening, lad? What's happening, Ainsley? Are we doing these 5 lappers or what? I think we are getting it right. We need grid order, though, and I believe you're the only person we... Is there any way you can go back and get it before the lobby desync? I'd have to end the stream. I'd have to quickly end my stream and then go live again so you can look at the VOD. I'll do that. I will happily do that. I don't know how to go back on the VOD. I don't know. I mean, if you've been watching it from the beginning, someone should be able to go back. Surely. If I remember, B plays was P1, Razza P2, Ollie P3. That's all I remember. But I literally, if you used to get it off me, yeah, cheers, Av. For you to get it off me, Ainsley, I'd have to pretty much end my stream, I think, and then go back live. This is Mrs. Comms, by the way.
Oh, not that. Watch it.
Shut the fuck up. You know what women are like, people. Is this where every league played? What, here on the comms channel? I've covered a lot, but I've not done every one. Look, this is where so David, everybody has their own league, so there's a lot of different leagues. Blue Moon, David's is DRS. Oh, the Discord link will take you into the league, but they play clubs and everything, mate. There's multiple things that go on in that league, so if you do have Discord, they do all sorts in there, mate. Have a look. Even if you don't stick around, if you have a look and you know you don't like it, then I mean that's entirely up to you. We got a fast and furious fight lapper to see who gets the win. I personally would turn safety cars off. Finish it. Boom. If you're out, you're out. Simple as. She's going to be better. That my grandchild is going to be born on the same day as my bloody daughter. Come on, you lot! I've got things to do. What are they doing? Got another follower as well. Up to oh yeah, Golfine. 581. Jesus Christ. Oh, we're just waiting at this point now. Come on, boys. Sorry, I'm getting a fag. This race would have been over and I would have been having one anyway, but now I need one. Back in a very short while. Are we getting going yet? DMs, please, lad. Oh, hang on. Something naughty. The principal is shouting at me. How possible is it to be touching? Right, hang on.